Samantha, thank you. Brown County is the latest in our area to consider a possible moratorium on data center construction projects. County Supervisor Christopher Welch pushing that moratorium, which would stop data centers from buying land, receiving permits, or moving ahead with new projects. For now, the idea here is to hit the brakes until state lawmakers can create stronger rules on things like environmental monitoring, DNR enforcement, and how much these facilities could drain local energy infrastructure. The moratorium would expire once those state-level regulations are in place. That discussion for Brown County is scheduled to take place by the County Planning, Development, and Transportation Committee meeting next Tuesday. That's June 2nd.